So, there's a whole lot of fiction going on out there. Like, massive amounts of fiction. Let's talk about what's real, or maybe more importantly, what's not. Everybody, how's it going? Happy Monday to each and every one of you. This is Fandom Empire. I'm your host, Shawn. We're here today, or very early this morning. Why am I holding my hands up? You guys can't see what the hell the light is in outside our windows here. You can tell I'm a little off the game. That's just the way it goes sometimes. Happy Monday from just outside Toronto, Ontario, Canada here. And we have a whole lot to talk about in a very short amount of time in this video. But right off the top, I just want to say I hope you and your families had a great Canada Day, Independence Day, and just a great weekend. Hopefully with just the disaster that's planet Earth in the year 2020, you were able to sit back, relax, and just, let loose. Maybe let a little bit of the stress just slide off your shoulders. And forget about the fact that, there's a 50% chance Halloween Kills might not come out this year now. And just focus on what's important in life. And I'm not saying Halloween's not important. Don't shoot the messenger. But hopefully you just allowed yourself to relax and realize that even though there's a lot of shit going on in the world, we all have a lot to be thankful for still. All right, guys. First up, no multiple choice question for this video. Slightly more important question. We want you to comment down in the comment section below, because whether you're a troll or someone who comments seriously, we do take the time to read the comments, whether it's myself or Tommy B checking in or Rebecca or Jade or one of the other members of Fandom Empire. Somebody takes time to read your comments, and we appreciate the time that you spend on this channel. Look. You guys know we covered a whole metric shit ton of Halloween content, whether it's Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends, Halloween 2018, Halloween with Busta Rhymes, you name it. We have a lot of Halloween content we're covering. You guys know that we covered some Star Wars stuff on this channel. We got some Marvel and DC and Supernatural stuff coming. We have some other horror-related content coming too, but we want to know, if you've gotten invested in this Fandom Empire channel and community, what else you'd like to see us cover here? Comment down in the comment section below. It can be games, movies, whatever, TV series. Give us some ideas on stuff that you want to see us cover, because at the end of the day, we intend to be here, and not just, my big, great, fat Canadian ass on screen talking to all you guys and gals. There will be other people on here, and we want to know what kind of shit that you want to see on this channel. All right, let's dive into it. I led this thing off with saying there's a whole lot of fiction out there, and there is. And look, I want to address two topics in this video. Number one, I have seen this going around this weekend, that Lonnie Elam has been shoehorned into this movie and has no significant role, and it's just a way to, okay, let's have him have like a brief cameo in the current timeline, and that way it gives us a reason to go back to 1978. I've literally seen that half a dozen times this weekend. I don't know if any of you have, but I have, and I literally have been messaged twice about it. Didn't reply. I'll address it here. Complete and utter fucking horse shit. If there's one thing that you can be sure of in any fandom, let alone Halloween, people will stir the pot just for the sake of stirring the pot. Lonnie Elam in no way is shoehorned into this movie. And maybe you don't like the idea that he's in this movie, and it's not just a cheap, gimmicky way to travel back to 1978. He is important to the overall story of this movie. So whatever friggin' Nimrod out there is trying to tell you otherwise, they don't know shit. Sorry, I'm just plain as day, they don't know shit. I assure you, Lonnie is not shoehorned into the story as a cheap, gimmicky way to go back to 1978. Rest assured, Lonnie's role, while it's not like the most significant role, is important to this movie. And I consider Lonnie one of those 6 or 7 like really key characters heading into this movie and are part of the grand ensemble of things. So that was the first thing that I was just having a chuckle over. The second thing, and we've received this one a lot, is people will say, well, you know, what you said on Fandom Empire Live or one of your update videos doesn't line up with what we seen in the sizzle reel. I seen this in the sizzle reel, Shawn. You must be wrong. Look, everybody can be wrong, even us. And I think that we're pretty well connected to this movie. Does that mean we're going to be well connected to every piece of media that we cover on this channel? No, not at all. Just in this case, we're fairly well connected. I'm telling you, and I said it on one of the prior streams, I want everybody to listen to this closely. The sizzle reel that we got last Halloween was done in a very calculating way. Some things in that sizzle reel are not what they appear to be. So, for example, and we've talked about this on the channel before, got a message this weekend, and the person basically just chewed us apart for the sizzle reel, and that's fine. You know, I could see where there's some confusion there. But they're like, you know, it's bullshit. You're full of crap. You know, Michael's mask isn't burnt. It basically looks fully intact. Michael's mask is very burnt and most certainly is not near 100% intact for this movie. It's not falling to pieces like Rob Zombie's mask, but again, if you read into that incredibly short sizzle reel we got last Halloween, you're reading into it too much because they were very smart with what they revealed. There's literally shots in that sizzle reel that are flipped the opposite way to stop you from seeing certain things. There's literally been physical changes to certain, shall we say, set designs and costumes for that sizzle reel that don't appear that way in the movie. That's just separating fact from fiction. Want to take a second, guys, to talk about what Dave McRae and company are doing over there with It's Me, Billy fan film. It's a Black Christmas fan film. I'm ashamed to admit as a Canadian that I have never seen the original Black Christmas. My cousin, who was a big influence to actually having this channel start up years ago, would have probably never gotten into podcasting or even Halloween for that matter if it wasn't for his influence. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. I've never seen Black Christmas, and he'd get on me about watching it, and I haven't. So someday here soon, going to sit down with the wife, and we're going to watch Black Christmas. That said, seeing what, you know, Dave and company did over there with that It's Me, Billy teaser, the Indiegogo teaser, is just phenomenal. And I'll say one thing about Dave, and I don't want people to misconstrue this. Dave and I aren't like super close. Yeah, we're both Canadians. Yeah, we live about 40 minutes away from one another. Yeah, he's been on here or our previous programs that we used to have a few times, and we definitely, you know, talk maybe once every couple of weeks briefly. He's been very helpful to the growth of Fandom Empire, but I have no reason to bend over and kiss the guy's ass by any means. From what I know from Dave, he's a super cool, down-to-earth guy, and I can guarantee you one thing, he doesn't do anything half-ass. If he's going to do it, he's going to do it right, or he's not going to do it at all. And if you haven't seen this really brief teaser that they put together for this It's Me, Billy fan film, which needs your support, by the way, to happen, and you can check that out at Indiegogo. Let's try this a third time. Indiegogo.com. Just punch in Indiegogo, It's Me, Billy in Google, and it'll pop up. Sorry, I don't have the direct link right on me. Guys, it's spectacular, whether it's the brief little intro at the beginning or the outro or the actual brief shot we get throughout what we see on screen. It's incredible. If that's the quality that this fan film's going to be, we're talking major motion picture quality. And yeah, Dave's already said it's not going to be like a 1 hour thing. You know, that would cost mega money. And they need to raise, you know, quite a bit of money for this. If you are a fan of horror at all, whether you're a fan of ours or Dave's, if you have a couple of bucks, head on over there and support that campaign, because I'm going to tell you, if they get to make this thing and it's done in the quality of the teaser, it's going to blow people away. Yeah, it's not Halloween, it's not Friday, it's not Nightmare, I get it. But it's something a little more unique than that, I would say. You know, those things are kind of overdone. I'm saying this with full intent of going back and redoing a Halloween fan film coming up here. I think it's a really brave idea that Dave and company have taken on over there to get something that's not maybe as marketable as a Halloween or Friday the 13th, and people have already come out in one day and just supported like crazy. And I think if, you know, obviously some of that will slow down a bit, but I think if people really look at to the quality that they're producing over there and some of the stuff you can get if you donate, it's fantastic. So check it out. It's Me, Billy, on Indiegogo. Definitely can't wait to have Dave back on the channel and talk more about it. Gonna be a lot of fun, needless to say, as I stumble from my notes here. All righty. Fandom Empire Live, guys. We had our last episode on Friday, and it was an abbreviated episode, but we asked you guys if you wanted to see 2 episodes of Fandom Empire Live a week or 1. Right now we're at 1, and we said if we do 2, it's going to slow down our pre-produced content. There was definitely more votes for the 2 Fandom Empire Live episodes a week rather than the 1, but we're going to sit down as a group collectively and decide what's best for the channel. Hopefully we get to 2. Again, it would mean less pre-produced content. We'll see. We don't have an answer on that, but I assure you we are looking into it. I know we received a couple of messages about that. And a big thank you to everybody that's been supporting this channel, whether it's financially or just, you know, sharing it or spending their time on it. It means a lot. In terms of the live watch-alongs, we don't have time to do 1 a week. It's just not practical. But it'd be really cool to sit down once every few weeks. I don't even think we have time to do it once every 2 weeks, if I'm being honest. But once every few weeks, have a vote on what to watch and get together as a community and watch this and do a live AMA during it. I think that'd be a blast. We're still working on details for that. I know we mentioned merch on a live stream not too long ago, and we didn't provide details. Fandom Empire merch is coming, guys. Hopefully, you'll take some time if you enjoy the community that we're doing and buy some T-shirts or hats or whatever. We'll get very little from that. That's just the way those things work. But yeah, no, lots of stuff coming in that regard. A couple of new staff members have joined Fandom Empire recently. We're going to take a second at some point this week and introduce you to those guys and gals, and they're really going to help push us in the right direction. Sponsorship opportunities, guys. Really pleased to announce that we have 2 sponsorships in place for the Fandom Empire brand going forward. Not going to announce details on them yet, but 2 individuals have stepped up big and supported the channel in a pretty big financial way. If you would want to know more about sponsorship opportunities here at the channel, feel free to hit us up at our email, fandomempirelive@gmail.com, or reach out to us on Instagram or Twitter. You can do either one of those. I can't read my own writing here. Everybody's been asking for an easy way to find all the content we're doing, because obviously it's not just YouTube. Someone pointed me in the direction of Linktree, so we're going to look into that. Maybe we'll set up a Linktree and make it a hell of a lot easier for everybody to find shit. The Patreon is www.patreon.com/FandomEmpire. If even you have a couple bucks kicking around, you want to support us, that's probably the best way to do it. But if you want to go all in at the $13 a month tier, that's the Lampkin Lane tier, you can check out the Lampkin Lane AMA, where we get a little more spoilery / revealing over there. So check that out. Again, Patreon, links in the description. If you want a free way to just join the community and you can't afford that, and we understand it's hard times, check out the Fandom Empire Den group on Facebook. That's another easy way to do it. Also, look out for the Camp Haddonfield podcast, episode 3, out today. Hopefully you guys spend some time on that. It is not the one that we pre-recorded in the middle of a YouTube video. Not the one at all. Check us out on Twitter at FandomEmpireNow, Instagram FandomEmpireNow, and the Camp Haddonfield podcast. Again, guys, really easy way to support the channel. Smash that like button if you appreciate the content that you're getting. and click that subscribe button somewhere down there. And we'll keep growing this fucking thing, and hopefully you guys and gals are along for the ride. Again, our question of this video: what other content do you want us to cover? We got some lined up, but we're flexible and don't mind going the other way. And last but not least, if you didn't tune in to our live stream this Friday, we announced that we're giving, I wouldn't say giving away, we're doing a draw for a Halloween Kills concept mask, very close to the actual mask used in the movie, but a concept mask, a rehaul. And we're doing a draw for that. In order to enter that draw, you got to be a part of our Patreon. Again, www.patreon.com/FandomEmpire. Any tier, and then you can purchase 3 tickets. 1 ticket's $15, up to 3 tickets. 1 ticket's $15 US. 2 tickets is $25. 3 tickets is $35. We're going to do the draw August 1st, possibly before, and one lucky winner is going to get a mask that's worth hundreds of dollars and tons of great work put into it by Mike. Anyways, guys, the Boogeyman, that guy right there who's about to be replaced this week, is coming soon. Don't forget, Fandom Empire Live this Friday, possibly earlier. We're going to do an unboxing video of a Halloween Kills, basically really close to what you're going to see in the movie. Basically screen quality in terms of, or, you know, screen accurate. And then a Halloween Kills concept mask where we took a mask, pardon me, and went, you know, a little further what we thought really would have happened to the mask in a fire. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it. I'm Shawn. This is Fandom Empire. Appreciate the support. Ciao.